We're going on a trip in our favorite cruise ship, zooming through the streets, wasting gas money. Hey yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. Today, we have some things going on. You guys know, if you've seen the past couple vlogs, I bought a Hellcat, had some work done to it, and ran into a few issues. The first major issue being the car being tuned for E85 and me running 93 pump gas through it. So after getting with my tuner, doing some data logs, going through some revisions, we're still having some problems. Since I bought my Hellcat, you guys should know I've been spending a bit of time at the gas station. So I'm swiping my card quite often. I want to give a huge shout out to Ridge for sponsoring this video. I've actually been a huge fan of Ridge for a very, very long time. I used to have a really bulky wallet with a bunch of cards in it, no cash, because I never really carry cash around, but I had some receipts, bunch of stuff in there. I'd always keep it in my back pocket, and when I would sit down, believe it or not, it was starting to give me some really bad back pain. That's when I switched over to the Ridge wallet. Super convenient, you can hold up to 12 cards at a time. I personally like the carbon fiber design. They also have forged carbon and 30 other different colors and designs that you guys can choose from. Plus, if you decide that you want to carry cash, it actually has this cash strap right here. You can literally just tuck your money right behind this, and it does stay secure in there. Their wallets are made out of a super durable material, which means it also comes with a lifetime warranty if anything does happen to your wallet. Another cool feature that I really like about these wallets is it has an RFID blocker, which protects you from digital pickpocketers. Not like I have anything to take, but just that extra layer of security. And being that Father's Day is coming up, Ridge Wallet is a perfect gift. And they have 40,000 5-star reviews. The Ridge team is so confident, they'll even let you try the Ridge Wallet for 45 days. And if for any reason in those 45 days you don't like the wallet, you can send it back. I'm gonna be hooking you guys up with a 15% discount code, so you can save 15% on your order over at Ridge. All you have to do is click the link right in the top of the description, or head over to ridge.com and use my code Codee at checkout to save 15% on your order. Let's get back into the video. First big major problem is when I go to get into it, the car starts misfiring really bad in cylinders 2 and cylinder 6. Today's Sunday. Hopefully you guys are having a good Memorial Day weekend. I'm heading up to the shop right now to try and rectify this issue, dive into the car a little bit, see exactly what's going on. I'm gonna have to be pulling out the plugs today. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hellcat engines or motors, but they are hemispheric motors, which basically means like a normal V8 would have 8 spark plugs. These Hellcats have 16, so that's 2 spark plugs per coil. And from what I've heard, pulling spark plugs on these things is the biggest pain in the ass. Kind of had a little late start to the day. Went over to Dalton's yesterday, hung out, grubbed, ate some food. Kind of just enjoying this weekend, taking a little bit of time off from vlogging and, you know, just hanging out with some friends, enjoying the holidays. So we're gonna be heading up to the shop, hopefully get these spark plugs pulled, see what's going on. I'm hoping it's just bad spark plugs and nothing too crazy. As I mentioned in the last vlog, when I bought this car, I knew that I was probably gonna have to do some work to it, probably gonna have to put some money into it to get things running properly and get the car right. Bad news for my bank account, but good news for you guys. You guys get content out of it and you guys get vlogs to watch. I do gotta say though, since I've owned this car, I've definitely had a lot more fun in it, even with it not running right, than I did with the Tesla. This car may or may not have been one of my biggest financial mistakes. Time will tell. But in the last vlog, YouTube actually added this pretty neat feature. Basically what it allows me to do is tag products that are in my video, so that way you guys can see those products. For example, I bought a Gateway laptop to do my tuning. I was able to link that, so if you guys were, you know, thinking about getting a laptop, on the video you can just hit the little view products thing and it'll bring up a list of products that are tagged in the video. So if you guys are seeing cool stuff in the videos, cool products, and you want to know where I got it, feel free to drop a comment and then I can always go through even after the video is uploaded and tag those products for you guys, so that way you guys can head over and check them out. Pretty neat feature. Now listen here, sunshine, I know you need money, but all I got for you is my house keys and a pretty scratched up iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's about all I can do for you right now. Alrighty, so diving into it, I just got into cylinder 2, took out the spark plugs. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this, but the straps of the spark plugs are melted off. Basically, this happens if either the spark plugs are not rated for the heat in the engine, also running too lean or rich of a fuel mixture, definitely not a good sign. Gonna have to go through, replace all the spark plugs, and hope and pray that this motor is not hurt. We are gonna be doing a full plug replace on the Hellcat. that. Already have the driver's side done. Basically all you do is take out your intake system, whatever it is. I have the JLT cold air intake, so I moved that out of the way. Was able to use a 10mm to get the bolts off the coil packs, pop those out. You do have enough room to get in there on the driver's side. It's a lot easier than the passenger side. Like I said, each coil pack has 2 spark plugs, so 16 altogether. Got the driver's side done, that was easy. Passenger side, this is a pain in the ass. You might as well just fucking sit on a pine cone. You have to undo the fuse box, move the fuse box out of the way. There's a bunch of little clips that you have to undo. Unbolt the coolant reservoir, move that off to the side. You guys can see I kind of like jerry rigged it to the fuel rail a little bit. Probably not the best idea, but it's what I could do to keep it out of the way for now. You also have this giant part of the wiring harness that is on the sidewall. Pull it up to be able to get down, get the coil packs. I have cylinder 2 done, cylinder 4 is halfway done, and then I still have coil packs in the back that I have to do for 6 and 8. 8 is gonna be a giant pain in the ass. Finally got the spark plugs out. A lot of them are foul. 2 was definitely the worst with the straps being melted off. Also in 7, one of the spark plugs looks like it was starting to melt down. Not nearly as bad as the plugs from cylinder 2 though. It definitely needed new spark plugs, so it needed to be done one way or another. That's the struggle, man. I need to work on getting a daily driver. Having 2 cars, one with a lot of power, one that's gonna have a lot of power. I need something a little bit more reliable. I was planning on getting another daily anyways. Even with the Tesla, I kind of just wanted like a shitty car, not have to really like worry about. So we're gonna be looking at getting a daily here as well. At this point, I'm gonna have to start selling feet pictures or get on OnlyFamily or something. It's been about 3 days since I've last picked up the camera. It's been raining down here in Florida. Not only that, I also haven't had a car, so I really haven't been able to do too much. I have also been stressing and just putting my mind through the absolute most. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but when something in my life goes wrong or doesn't go the way I think it should go or it would go, I tend to overthink and think the worst possible outcome of that situation. Most of my life, I've always kind of tried to be somewhat optimistic, but it just never works out for me. So my mind has literally trained itself to just possibly think the worst of every situation, so that way I'm kind of prepared for it. With that being said, the car is still up at the shop. You guys saw what happened to the spark plugs. Nowhere had the spark plugs I needed in stock, so I had to order them. I ordered them from Summit Racing, had them overnighted. Monday was a holiday, shipped Tuesday, got here today, Wednesday. I just got out of the shower, as I'm sure you guys can tell. I'm waiting for Dalton to come down and pick me up. Then we're gonna head up to the shop, replace the spark plugs on the Hellcat, and just hope and pray that everything is okay with the motor. If not, I'm gonna have 2 project cars. Really can't afford 2 project cars right now for the simple fact that I don't even have a daily. So that's definitely something I should probably look at getting. Lance is gonna be coming down here on Thursday. If everything goes well with the Hellcat, hopefully I'll be able to pick him up from the airport. The past 3 days, man, I've really been going through it. Say a prayer for me, guys. Here are all of these 16 spark plugs that I needed for this car. So I ended up going with the Brisk Silver Racing ER10S spark plugs. These have a pretty solid heat rating. I think these are either 3 or 4 steps colder than the original spark plugs that were in the Hellcat. And you want to talk about fitment? Boy, if you don't, I get it. Listen, it's one of those wheelchair vans, but holy fuck, that gap is ridiculous. All right, so we went through, gapped all the new spark plugs, went through, used a 1/4-inch tube to start threading the spark plugs so that way they don't get cross-threaded. Got those all in there. Now I need to go through, tighten them all up to torque specs, and then we'll start putting this thing back together. I got a couple knuckle busters. Nice little one right here. YouTube, please don't ban me for blood. It's fake. A couple hours later, got everything put back together. I am never, ever doing fucking spark plugs on a Hellcat ever again. Next time, I'll pay somebody to do it. That. I'm all about working on your own vehicle. If you guys have ever changed spark plugs on a Hellcat, it's a fucking bitch. Anyways, got everything put back together. Did you get the battery hooked up? All right, so this is gonna be the moment of truth. We're gonna have a couple moments of truth.
You know this is gonna be loud, right?
Yes, I know it's gonna be loud. If it starts.
Don't say that. No.
First step is getting it to start. Second step, hopefully it fixes the misfire issue, which we won't be able to know until we go do some logs. You ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Running.
It started. Yeah, you smell that?
I smell the 85.
That good old fashioned Progression E85, baby.
So we took the car out for a spin, did a pull. I was able to get into boost without it sputtering like it was before. After doing the log, there is still misfires in 7 and 8 now, which wasn't the case before. There's a good possibility I'm gonna need to replace the coil packs, but I sent the log over to my tuner. He may also need to just play with the spark. You know, there's so much stuff that goes into tuning and to getting a modified car to run right. But I will say this, when I gave it half throttle, I needed to do a watt pull in 4th gear. I can't, not with these stock tires on anyways. I have the stock tires on because as you guys can see, it looks like we're gonna be getting some rain. Dalton was with me along for the ride, monitoring the computer. At 85 miles an hour, this just goes sideways, loses traction, and wants to go off the road. But we got the log done, sent that over to the tuner. Keep you guys updated, see what happens. The car does feel like it's running 10 times better than it was before though. So I'm on my way home. I don't know if the Gumball 3000 comes down 75. Wait a second here, we got a Urus. I don't know if this is part of the Gumball 3000. I think it might be, but I've seen quite a few supercars passing me. A couple Ferraris there, had some Lambos pass me, had a couple GT3 RSs pass me. Super cool. I am getting ready to drive 2 hours up to Tampa to pick up Lance from the airport. He's flying in today. Probably dropping them off at their apartment so they can do whatever they need to do their grocery shopping for the little bit of time that they're down here. And then I'm probably gonna head off to the shop today and actually do like a really good wash on the car. I just wanted to do a quick touchless wash. The love bugs down here are starting to get really bad. My front bumper is literally just coated with them. So just wanted to do a quick touchless wash and then we're gonna head up to Tampa. This right here is definitely my favorite part about going to the car wash. So before I head up to the airport, I swung by the shop and threw on the drag pack to be able to get another log for my tuner. The last log that I did, I wasn't watt, which is wide open throttle, because I was just spinning super bad. Couldn't really get into the power enrichment, so I just sent this log over. Looks like we're having 58 misfires on cylinder 7 and 95 misfires on cylinder 8. Car felt amazing. It felt like it was running really good. So I'm gonna get this log over to the tuner and double check and see if maybe these are just faulty misfires. Also look at the fuel trims for the cylinders, stuff like that, get some more information and then go from there. This car has literally spent more time sitting than it has driving, but picked up Lance and Julia from the airport, dropping them off, letting them do what they got to do. I'm gonna head off to the shop. But it was nice seeing you for the hour drive. What's sick is this is called quick taps. Okay. So you take your phone and when you put your phone up to it and then you pull it up and it links you right to my Instagram.
Wow, go follow him.
Yeah, go follow me on Instagram. You guys probably already do, but if you want 10% off quick taps, link in description. Made it back to the shop, and after about 3 weeks of me forgetting, I finally ordered a fuel pump for the Raptor, so that should be here in a few days. Hopefully get that installed and fix the issue that we were having of the four-wheeler or ATV just not wanting to start. So that'll be here in a few days, and then I'm thinking about selling the Raptor as well. I just don't ride it. I don't have a trailer, nowhere for me to really ride it. I know someone else would be able to enjoy this thing and give it the love and attention that it deserves, because honestly, since I bought the thing, it's just been sitting. Stuck in some traffic right now. It looks like there is a pretty bad accident. There is a van that is completely flipped over in the woods there. Hopefully everyone's all right. So I just got home. You guys can see the brand. This right here, this is the vinyl wrap for the Hellcat. I'm super excited that this just came in. I didn't even know it was coming in today. Over the next couple days, we're supposed to be getting a very bad tropical storm. I guess it's going to be hitting us Saturday. It's Thursday right now, and I don't know, I think it might be coming a little bit early. It is absolutely pouring outside right now. Well, time to go watch some TV. It sucks, man. Lance is only down here for a few days before his lease is up in his apartment and he's going back to New Jersey. And of course, the time that he is down here, we're supposed to be getting a tropical storm. Outside raining right now, gross, disgusting. I guess tomorrow is when we're gonna be getting the worst of it. I am supposed to be getting a U-Haul and going to Lance's at some point. He is getting rid of his couch and their guest bedroom set, so I'm gonna get those for the house. So huge shout out to Lance. I appreciate him for letting me have his couch and his bedroom set. It kind of sucks that Lance is leaving Florida. There's not going to be as many vlogs with us together, but hopefully he'll still come down and visit and I'll be able to go up to Jersey and visit him so that way we can still get some content for you guys. It's just not going to be as much as it was before. So as of right now, no more vlogs with Lance. Maybe one more. Maybe one more vlog with Lance, but then after that, we'll just have to wait until he comes down and visits or I head up there and visit. So it's kind of gonna be a boring next couple of days until we figure out what's going on with this storm. I probably should go to the grocery store at some point and stock up on some necessities like water, food, stuff like that. But as of right now, it's not a hurricane. I don't even think it's a tropical storm just yet. They said that once it makes landfall and gets to my area, it probably will be a tropical storm. So we'll see what happens. This is gonna be like my first one. And I'm a little bit nervous because Jackson does not like thunderstorms at all. So I know once it gets windy, once the thunder starts happening, the lightning, all the rain and stuff like that, he's gonna be freaking out. People have recommended me to get a thunder vest for Jackson. So I'm probably gonna look at ordering one of those from Amazon and see if it helps him out. He's just walking away to go eat his toy. Probably just gonna be chilling the rest of the day. I ended up ordering some Mexican food. Gonna chill, watch some TV, hopefully get this vlog up for you guys. But with that being said, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, drop a comment, subscribe with all notifications on so you guys never miss a new video. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.